Again, once more, I just want to say good morning. Today is Saturday. One play, one voice is where Liberians meet other nationals around the continent of Africa to promote nothing but peace, love, and unity. This morning I was very touched. We advocated for Liberia to have a new Liberia, and when I saw this broadcast this morning, I said, no, you know what? I have to do anything in my own weak way to relay the message, to promote the good in Liberia. I think this is the kind of mindset we should have as people. When we have the mindset of promoting the good that Liberians do around the world, I think we want to move forward. So again, I'm the founder and CEO of One Play One Voice TV network, and I just want to give many thanks to our brother who just went back home. His name is Ivan Kamara. Mr. Kamara, on behalf of One Place One Voice network, I want to add my voice on here to say thank you so much for what you did in Liberia. Your donation, your heart, you've been away from Liberia for all those time, but you came back, and this is the new Liberia. When we advocate it, we say there's a new Liberia coming. This is what we want to see. We want to see many more Liberians go back home in Liberia, like myself, and just contribute, right? Because we strongly believe that government cannot do everything in Liberia. We have to put our heads around them. As long they are trying their best, all Liberians can come together to do the same. So again, this morning I want to take this time to just to hear from Avi himself. By the way of information, I'm just relaying this message to promote or to add a voice on Mr. Kamara and the city mayor, to be able to push this message to all Liberians into the diaspora. So we'll take a break and let's hear from them. I know some Liberians, they got it from other networks. One Play One Voice just want to push it on. So let's take a break. We'll come back and I will just close this broadcast. It was just a very short message. Just stand by and we will be right back.
Good morning, folks. This is Pon TV with me, Sylvester Chidople. The MCC continues its clean up campaign in Monrovia.
Good morning again. Thank you very much for being here today. Today, I want to introduce somebody special to you. One of your sons, your brother. His name is Mr. Ivan Kamara. He lives in the USA. He plays American football. All right? He plays for a team, the Saints. He plays in America. He's here visiting his family, and he brought some of his friends. But then he came to pay us a visit, and he is very, very concerned about how he can help in small ways, and he said, look, MCC is trying, they're doing a good job, starting to do something within the city, and I want to support you all. What can I do for a start? And I said, well, our people first need some attention. They need some things to work with, because they need brooms, they need shovel, they need wheelbarrow, they need overhaul, they need safety materials. And he said, okay, let me see what I can do now before I even go back. He's leaving, in a few days, so this was just quick. So Ivan took upon himself, and he brought some things. He will tell you how many things he brought, but if you can see over there, those are just samples of what he brought. Some bricks, shovels, bar, he brought some gloves for y'all to wear, and then y'all got real boots and all. So we got to tell Ivan thank you. We call it our life. lot of our friends to help us, but Abby has started, right? So Mr. Kamara, he would say some few words, but we want to thank you. The city needs a whole lot. There's a lot of work to be done in the city. We can't do it all one day, but we need to start doing it in phases. But the people who we depend on to clean the city, the actual people we depend on to get those trash out of the street, these are the people. These are our most important staff. Without these people, we're nothing. Because when people talk about MCC, even though the city government has a lot to do, but the first thing they rate us by is trash. People don't see nothing else. They don't see city planning, they don't see youth services, they don't see healthcare, they don't see, the economy. The only thing they see first is trash. If the city is not clean, nothing else you've done. And the people who go to work, these people work every day. I was telling you the other day, I was very touched when one of the ladies said she didn't get her salary for 4 months, and she wanted her money because she said, I need to buy my brooms. I'm like, what? You using? She said, yeah, I'm using 4 brooms a month. I'm like, are you serious? Somebody tells you, they didn't say I need my salary to go to eat. They said I need to buy my brooms. That's somebody who want to work. It hit me hard. And so when you ask me what we need, I said we need to start taking care of them. And I'm happy you came to our call. Thank you very much. Thank you.
So, hear from Arvin now.
Yes. Thank y'all. Right? I talked to the mayor. I came. Tell me what the issues were, and I said, let me address it while I'm on ground right now. Right? So it's easy to come and do that. That's what's needed. That's what's necessary. So that's what we had to do. Y'all the ones gonna get it done. Like you said, people are the most important thing that we have right now. Y'all are the ones that's working. Y'all are doing the job. We appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm home, right? I'm home. So, we're gonna make a difference where we can. So that's what we're doing. So Mayor, appreciate you. Thank you for giving me the information. And we're here, so we're gonna go out in the city and clean up. That's what we.
So today, Abby wants to do some small sweeping around. It's not. We know you're not sweep, but what Abby trying to do is Abby trying to raise the awareness to tell other people I've started. Come and help the MCC. Today, I've brought how many items do we have a list?
Can we get closer to
We have a
this?
list. We got a lot of stuff.
So these are the materials.
Okay.
So we got
materials.
we got 300
brought
this is
for the
just a
MCC
sample. So we got 300
as donation.
300 rakes, probably about 50 something wheelbarrows, 300 pair of rubber gloves, coveralls, raincoats. We got the boots. They're not right here, but in the samples. But we got steel toe boots, rubber boots, and masks. So the job that these people are doing is not light, right? So they got to protect themselves, and that's what Mr. Mayor told me. He said these people are out there doing it with nothing. They out there sweeping and cleaning and picking up garbage with their hands, and that's this. We can't have that. So I took it upon myself to say, let's do something about it right now. So we went in, literally went in and just said, let's go get it. And we went and got it. We're gonna make it happen, and we're gonna clean up the city. It got to start somewhere, so we're gonna start.
So we're gonna go out today. Arvin wants to just do some small sweeping around so people can know. This is a call to all of our family and friends in the diaspora. We want them to help us as they come around. There is a lot of challenges the MCC has. A lot of people say, can't get us done. Why you can't do this? Put your money where your mouth is. Try us and see if we will not get it done. It's a lot to be done, and we're committed to doing it. We only need to get some more resources. We'll get something to people. We'll start doing what we can do to open the door, and we want to encourage other people to help us. After we leave here, Arvin also wants to go and take a look at the landfill, because we talk about the fire that's in the landfill. It's still there. It's still a challenge. We talk about that. We're trying our best, because if we don't get that fire out of that landfill, nothing happens. We clean right now. Our 2 transfer stations are full. And we say this not because we can't do the job. Our business is to do trash. We can't manage fire. You know, so we say it so we can get professional help. You know what I'm saying? Because if we don't do this, if we don't get that fire off, no matter how we clean, we got nowhere to put the trash. Again, we're calling for help. So Alvin is going to go after here. We're going to go there. He's going to take a look. And hopefully someday in the future, if there's any way he can do anything about it, he's going to talk to other people to see if he can help. You know, Alvin has said he is very committed and he wants to see what he can do in a lot many ways for his country. And this is just one way he has manifested it. Thank you very much, Mr. Kamara.
All right.
Thank you.
Sir, can we get a word from him, please?
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for this donation. We want to make that clear. And welcome home as a Liberian. Tell us, what motivated you to want to do this?
I mean, I'm home. This is my home. I mean, I've been away my whole life, right? My mom is from here. My dad is from here. My uncles, aunts, everyone has been here, you know, and I've been dying to come back, and it just wasn't the right time. So now is the right time, and I'm here, and I want to make an imprint in the biggest and best way I can. So this is just something small. I met with the mayor. I met with a lot of people, and I mean, what he was talking about, what we talked about was huge. And you know, one of the problems that I brought up was, you know, you drive around, especially being your first time here, you drive around and you see the trash. Yeah, that's a big issue, right? So you know, we kind of talked about it, bounced some ideas off the wall, and you know, just within 2-3 days, we was like, I was like, man, let's go. The problem was that people didn't have anything to wear,
work with,
PPEs, nothing. So I'm like, where are we getting from? You know, because you have to start somewhere. You know, you can't just keep talking about the issues and not coming up with a solution.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, what's the issue, and let's come up with a solution. So this was the solution. You know, it's a small part of it. There's still many problems that we have to fix, but this is just a small part, and it's gonna help in a big way.
Thank you. I mean, this is very huge, and there are other Liberians who are like you. They're in the U.S. Celebrity folks like you, and there are others not necessarily celebrities, but they're in the U.S. Are you also adding your voice to the mayor's voice to call on Liberians out there to come out here and help folks do this job?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even say that. There's glaring issues, right?
Sure.
There's things that all of us are aware of. So a call doesn't really do much if there's no action. So they have to act, you know. All I can do is do what I do and come here and say that I'm gonna be on ground.
Again, you reach One Play One Voice. This is where Liberians meet other nationalities around the continent of Africa to promote nothing but peace, love, and unity. Bring back our African tradition through the USA. So again, fellow Liberians, here you go. The message out there. Mr. Alvin Kamara started. You know what I mean? It's about time for us to go back home to rebuild our country. Myself, I'm gearing up to go to Liberia. So you can do the same. Again, folks, we just really want to promote Liberia. We talk about new Liberia coming. I know we criticize. I know we going to call our government to do all the right thing, you know. But one thing that I want you to get from this broadcast this morning is when you see your people doing something good, the little they do, try to promote them. So this broadcast is been relayed from other media. I just want you to make sure you understand. And I'm adding my voice on behalf of One Play One Voice Network to encourage fellow Liberians in the diaspora and all over the world to go back home to rebuild Liberia. Together, we can unite and be stronger and push our country in Liberia. Until then, I'm Joe Poscar, also a musician, you know, broadcasting live from New York City. Thank you so much, and God bless.